Oh look, Banjo's sleeping. Now he's cooking. Wow. Oh, goodbye. I'm Game Guy. It's time for more Let's Play Banjo Kazooie. I thought this game was over. How is it still continuing even to this day? I don't know, man. There's a whole lot of extra stuff in this game that I feel is worth talking about, so we're just gonna do this. I'm gonna do it in post-commentary, by the way, because there's a lot, and I just wanted to do this in the most efficient manner possible. First off, there's this mole here. I know, I don't need any of your help, Bottles. You're an idiot. Okay, well, I guess you don't have to help me anyway. Listen, if your molehill wasn't just sitting in front of my house, I wouldn't be talking to you a lot. You've asked for this. I'm erasing your game pack. 3, 2, 1. This countdown's necessary. We're sorry, Bottles. Obviously, we've learned our lesson. Yes, rescuing Tootie. That thing I already did. Anyway. It's fine. Bottles just needs to be caught up with the rest of the plot, I guess. Anyway. I recorded a lot of this a while ago, so, you know. But yeah, no, the game remembers I beat it. Here's a giant rock with a witch under it. Isn't that exciting? I always thought it was neat that you could just interact with this. Like, you can't do anything with it, but it's there, and that's interesting to me. Like, cause I think if you actually go back up to Dingpot, he just doesn't shoot you to the final boss anymore or something. I actually didn't record that, now I'm curious, but whatever. Let's go to Banjo's house. I don't think I've been in here, actually. This is just a place you can go, you can look around, and there's stuff everywhere. There's a photograph of a beta screenshot or whatever. There's a whole story about that, but we won't be getting into that here. There was a picture of a beach. Tootie's here, Banjo and Kazooie are here. You can look around some more. Look at that flower, and yet another picture of Tootie. It's the same picture. Did you know we have a goldfish? It has a name, and I can never remember what it is. That's the thing that exists in this canon. Ah, yes. Banjo's house. Real nice, real quaint. I don't know why we have a picture of Bottles if we don't actually know who Bottles is. Like, at the beginning of the game. It really doesn't make any sense to me. Personally, I don't really get it. Like, it's above the fireplace, like it's some sort of, like, enshrined thing. Like, what is this about? I don't even understand. Yes, I'm trying to do something. Deal with it. It's very important. Okay, here we go. You have to stand in the right spot. It's weird. It's a secret moving picture game. I'm not sure what hints at you being able to find this other than by accident. So, you know. Maybe. Now watch this. Whoa. It's a picture made of puzzle pieces. Yo, you can use the control stick to move Banjo's hand and press A or B to do things. There's C buttons involved. Y'all thought this was only in the sequel. Turns out it's actually here too. So this is just kind of a simple little mini game. I think this is really neat. Like, the moving picture with the puzzle pieces, it makes for a pretty neat effect, actually. Like, I've always thought this was kind of a neat little thing that they did. You know, it's kind of weird that this is just a hidden secret that you could very easily never even know existed. Like, it's weird to me that they just hid this, and I don't know, maybe there was supposed to be a hint for it, or something. More on that later, maybe, but for right now, this is just a puzzle piece. I'm not gonna bother showing all of these, at least not at full speed, because I don't really see a point. Yo, you did it! It was easy, Beetle Breath. What do we win? I don't know. Listen up, doofus. Go to those tiles in the sandcastle and spell the word bottles bonus 1. Aw, yeah. I'll get right on that, but not yet, because there's actually more. You can also try level 2 of my game if you like. Aw, yeah. Look again. So yeah, I'm starting to speed these up because, in all honesty, I don't really see much of a point in just showing these at regular speed. Because, like, it's the same thing every time. You know, it's a different picture, which, I mean, that's cool and all. Banjo just kind of runs around randomly in these places. It's whatever. Yippee! You got all the stuff. Why does Boggy have a picture of Banjo in his house? I just saw that over on the left briefly. The heck is that about? Anyway, we got bottles bonus 2. Why not try level 3? Level 3 is on the ship. Now you might have noticed some of the pieces actually rotated. So now you had to press the C buttons to rotate pieces. The thing with the rotated pieces is that the little, like, extended notches and the holes that the notches go in are always in the same orientation. So, like, as long as you can kind of figure that out, you know which way to rotate everything always. So, that kind of makes it easier. Like, because they never mix that up, which I think is a little bit weird. But, I mean, it would be kind of ridiculous if you also had to figure out which way the notches go. I feel like this little animation going on in the background is screwed up because Banjo's just kind of stuck in the corner. I don't know if that's intentional or not, because it doesn't feel like it should be intentional. Because, like, why is he just running up against a wall here? Like, what is the point? Other than, like, I mean, I guess you could see it as a way to make the puzzle harder, but, like, it just looks bad, actually. I don't know, level 5. Level 5 is in the turtle hive. That, you know, that's where turtles go. You'll notice I keep placing pieces in the wrong spot sometimes because I'm trying to be quick. It's fine. You have more than enough time for these, to be honest. So, it's not even too big of a deal. Core, I'm impressed. Try bottle bonus 5. Or don't. That's up to you, really. Anyway. Just one more level's left, guys. Let's do it. Let's go. It's in the Mad Monster Mansion. You could tell because there was a roar before the room loaded. That was weird. I don't know why that's there. Freaking Banjo in the picture. You need to just use Wonder Wing to kill the ghost. What are you, stupid? Look at those notes that I don't like. They're rude. They're rude, in fact. Nobody even likes them. They're bad. Anyway, that's me solving that puzzle. Well, I didn't think anyone would do that one. Well done. Ah, your last prize. Big bottles bonus. Ooh, mysterious. Wow. Anyway, I don't have any more games left for you to play now. Unfortunate. Time to leave. Just kidding, by the way. There's actually one more. Wow, you got a really special prize. Let's see you do this one, Featherface. I'm ready. Here we go. Oh man, it's the Zubba Hive. The Zubba Hive. I don't know. I left this one at full speed because, I don't know, it's the last one. Might as well see it in its entirety in all of its yellow and golden glory. I can't wait. It's a real exciting time that we live in. I'm really good, by the way, at placing all of these pieces where they belong. Now we get to see that on full display. Good for me. All right. Starting to realize that maybe I didn't need to keep this at full speed, but it's too late now. And what do you want me to do about it? There's nothing that can be done. This video is already up by the time you're hearing me say this, so like, it really doesn't even matter anymore. It just doesn't. I think you have less time in this one, though, so, like... I wasn't really paying that close attention to, how much time I had at the start, because I seem to have significantly less time left at this point. Maybe it's just me? I don't know. I wasn't paying that close attention. You think I pay attention to things nowadays? I don't, by the way. It's not a thing I do, turns out. Anyway, hooray, we did it! Yo, you must have cheated, you doofus! Bottles, why are you so mean today? I don't understand. Alright, well, go add Wishy-Washy Banjo to the list for some good, clean fun. Wow, whatever could that mean? I don't know, I think I have to go to a sandcastle now, though. So let's go to a sandcastle and murder a crab again. Man, this crab can go away. I don't know why he respawns every time, because he really just shouldn't. He's just kind of there. So anyway, bottles bonus 1. You just kind of, it's just like any of the other cheat codes that we put in here. You just go and look for the L. Where the heck is that L at? It's up in the corner. Why are you having a hard time with that, self? Gosh, man, do you guys like this ground pounding the floor action over here? Cause I love it. Personally, you know, I figured, wow, this is some riveting gameplay here now. Just the most riveting thing. Oh yeah! Look at you! To change back, just type no bonus. Why would you ever do that? Banjo is now flawless. You can't actually input more than one code without leaving, which is what I'm now trying to discover. I could have cut this out, but I guess that was worth the explanation. Anyway, bottles bonus 2. Let's cut to the chase here, if I do say so myself. Big feet and hands! That is my super mutant ability. Yeah, that claw swipe attack is really good. It's gonna be just the best that could possibly be done. All right, bottles bonus 3. You get to see me spell out the word 3. It's really cool. It's worth leaving in. Uh-oh. Well, now Banjo's arms and legs are back to normal. What did the code do? Oh no, now Kazooie's the big one. That's absurd. I don't know, in case you remember the old days of like big head mode? Just, you know, these used to be cheat codes that we'd get all the time, and I mean, there might be some more modern games that do it, but also you get long Banjo with a tiny head. Isn't that exciting? He's just long. Now he is long. That's what he is. I mean, I don't think he's taller. It's just they squished his body proportions. Anyway, a bottles bonus 5. How could this get any better? I don't know, where's the V? You like never use the V. So, oh man, now I'm a sausage with big arms and legs. Kazooie's regular size though, in case you wanted to know. This just looks stupid. Kazooie, how are you even dealing with this? I don't understand. I simply don't. Anyway, this is the big bottles bonus. It's just big head, big arms, big feet, and big Kazooie all together now. You can really truly customize your experience if you so desire. Finally, a game after my heart. Anyway, what's this one? Ah, Wishy-Washy Banjo. Not much bad magic. Washer not as good as Bear. Don't come bawling to Mumbo if can't get through all worlds. So you're just kind of awkwardly a washing machine now? Banjo Tooie, eat your heart out. I think the stipulation here is that you can't use the shoes. Like, you know, the wading boots or the elephant boots. You can't use those. You can't. Anyway, no bonus reverts you to normal, no matter what you look like. And that's that. That's the picture frame. That's all it does. Yeah. So next up, I am so dangerously close to having every single Mumbo token. Like, I'm at 31 now. There should be 41 left, if I'm remembering right. Most people will tell you 40, but there is another one, but I'll get to that in a bit. I just figured, you know, at this point, I may as well just go out of my way and, you know, get the rest of the Mumbo tokens. Probably. I mean, why not, man? Just... I had a list going and everything. Why am I paused for so long? Past self, what are you doing? Why'd you leave this in? What are you even doing? Anyway, over here. There's a Mumbo token I didn't get because it's up here. just hanging out above Clanker's Cavern. So I actually kind of just wandered around and checked some locations I thought might have Mumbo tokens, and I was right on most of the ones I was curious about, but not all of them. I spent a long time wandering around, really, so we're just gonna cut a lot of that out. You have to turn into a pumpkin and go back in here, because there's a Mumbo token behind Mumbo. I think you could, like, very briefly see it in the videos past, I don't know. I don't know why I didn't get this Mumbo token while I was in the place, but there's one just behind Nipper. I don't know how I missed this one, but I guess I just never went back here. I guess? I don't know. In Bubble Gloop Swamp, there's yet another Mumbo token behind Mumbo. This one I do remember seeing in editing, so I bet people yelled at me in the comments. That'll be fun to see. Alright, well, over here in this window, you know the one. You remember this room? Can you guess where in this room there is a Mumbo token? I don't know what is with a lot of the Mumbo tokens in here, like in this game, just being weirdly hidden. I mean, there's more than enough, so it's not like you need them, but it's just weird that they exist at all. It's behind this dresser, by the way. I was a little bit baffled because I kind of ran into it on accident, I guess. I don't know. I don't know where I thought it might be, but there's also another one over here by the little pond, just in this little alcove that I guess I just never went to. Just, you know, in case you wanted to know. Ah, Rusty Bucket Bay. There's another Mumbo token in a lifeboat. Just never bothered to check any of the lifeboats, I guess. That's what I feel like doing. All right, this one's weird, because I was checking around, and I missed a Mumbo token here in Click Clock Wood. It should appear where the arrow is pointing, but for some reason it doesn't. I never collected a Mumbo token there, but there absolutely should be one there. There's a few glitches in this game as far as Mumbo token collection goes. Now, I'll get into that in a sec. First off, I got this one way later, because I never remembered to actually get it. But, there's just this here. You know, in case you wanted to know. Anyway, back to here real quick. You hear that? Do you hear it? I can't believe it. It's the sound of Game Guy talking about stop and swap. I can't believe it. Alright, so stop and swap is kind of a thing. I don't even know really how to describe it. Like, alright, they were planning Banjo Kazooie as a sequel to this game, and then they're just like, yo, we're gonna hide some secrets in here that you'll transfer to that game. Because the N64 has this neat mechanic where you can, like, leave it on and transfer data to the next game you put in for like 10 seconds, but then Nintendo's like, nah, brah, we're not doing that anymore. But you get some passwords that make the things that Mumbo showed us happen. I'm assuming these passwords would have been given out in Banjo Tooie somehow, if this had worked as intended, but that's not how the annals of time have progressed. But yeah, now that the island is out, it's interesting because the effects of putting in these cheat codes are like permanent across all save files forever. So I was a little confused when I was playing this game and like none of these were active. I mean, it worked out because it would have been awkward, honestly, in a few spots, but I mean, I didn't acknowledge it in the videos, but you know, it's one of those things. Yeah, we finally get to do this little zigzag jump that I don't think I've ever actually done before. I don't feel like I've ever done the stop and swap stuff, because I think the copy of this game I'm using is a used copy. So maybe they just never did it. So, you know, it's one of those things. That's kind of why I was a little confused. It just wasn't active, because again, they're permanent across all save files forever. Yo! I got an egg! I love egg. I'm sure we'll find a use for this somewhere. I don't know, maybe, if you're lucky, in a different reality. Anyway, there's other passwords that you can use if you so desire. They're very long, so, you know. Hey, look, an ice key. Wow. I want that ice key. It's pretty cool. Yeah, hey Wazza, how you doing? It's me again. I'm here to annoy you. Man, I got myself an ice key. I did it. It's an enormous ice key. We ought to keep this for later. It's kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. I've always wanted to be in that room. As a kid, I spent a long time trying to get that key, and all of it in vain. Because none of these codes were, like, data mined or however they were found. I'd assume they were data mined or something, because I don't know how else you'd find these. But, you know, let's go into the ancient tomb. Get ourselves what is probably an egg. I mean, we've already seen these, technically speaking. I can even see it up ahead, because the sarcophagus hasn't loaded. Ah, I love draw distance. Aw, yeah. Blue egg surprise. Another one of those special eggs. Wow. Can't believe it. I mean, I can. I just did it, so, you know. Anyway, it's kind of weird. You, like, come out here and, like, the camera is great, but also there's no magic carpet waiting for you, so you gotta wait a while. It's weird. Anyway, there are other eggs in this game, by the way. You thought it stopped, but it didn't. Oh, man, there's another one hanging out over in the cellar. Also, you notice that R flashed? I think somehow I'm triggering the red feathers thing again. I went ahead and put it in afterwards anyway, and it just refills your feathers. I wasn't aware you could reuse those. Anyway, that Mumbo token I was talking about, there should be one here also. There's a few Mumbo tokens in this game that have, like, shared collection flags, I guess. Because there was one in Lago's drain pipe that shares a collection flag with the one that was in that cellar, and I'm assuming the one in Click Clock Wood shares a collection flag with another one, but I'm not sure which one. So, I guess I'm just permanently locked out of 2 Mumbo tokens in this game. Speaking of Lago, there he is! He's got an egg on his tank. Isn't that exciting? I don't know, it feels a little bit exciting. I'm actually kind of surprised, like, I came in here and I found the bathroom, like, immediately, because heck if I remember which of these windows leads to what. I just don't. Man, Toph and Scoff are everywhere, and I don't know how I feel about it. Alright. Look! Gurgle! Bear is much too fat to fit in Longo's mouth. Yeah, well, I mean, you know, it's fine. I'm just gonna take this egg and take a shower. Seems like a good idea. Probably. Anyway, more passwords. Could you call them a password? I guess they're a password. I don't know, man. I just don't know these things. Yo, there's an egg sitting on the bed, and some dudes walking in place very slowly. That's exciting. But yeah, I also, this one I didn't find on the first try, but I mean, you know, it's whatever. Sometimes you can't win them all, it's just how it is. Yeah, the weird thing though is like, if you've already beaten the game, or like, well, no, if you're on like a new save file and you just enter any of these rooms, that music is just there all the time. Like, even if the egg is already collected, because those also stay collected permanently across all save files forever. So it's just, I don't know, it's a weird feature, I think. It's just, I don't know, it's one of those things. You'd think the music would be disabled, at least in some of these rooms, because, you know, it's just collectibles and progress in some of them. You know, because I don't know if there was anything in here in the winter anyway, but still. Acorns, more like eggs, for me to have. I did it. I got a bunch of eggs and a key. Let's go home. That's what I want to do. So yeah, this is everything I can get at any rate. But yeah, if you go to the collection screen, scroll all the way over to the right, you'll notice something is a little bit different. I can still go right. There's a stop and swap menu. It's always there, even in a new game. So, you know, you just always have these. Again, it's weird. There's like a whole history to this. You're probably better off searching for it, because without looking it up and researching it myself, I don't know a whole lot. I just knew how to get the eggs and such, so I just wanted to do it. So I did it. I have permanently scarred this Banjo Kazooie copy. Take that. I mean, I suppose if you have like a Game Shark or something, there's probably a way to delete the save. Like all of it. Just revert it to like factory settings or whatever. I don't know, probably. I seem to recall that being a thing that it could do. Anyway, I'm just kind of hanging out on this screen for a while. I guess we can have a chat. You know? How'd you like Banjo Kazooie? I liked Banjo Kazooie. It's a good time. You just run around, you platform, you have a bird on your back. It's great. That stuff sure is spinning. Yep. Yep, yeah, that's what it's doing. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, all right, cool. We did it. We're free of the pause screen. Let's go home. But for real. So yeah, that's Banjo Kazooie. There's other passwords you can put in to like unlock various like things in the game, like opening worlds and whatnot, but like I already did it, so it's not like those passwords do anything for me anyway. They're also very long. Apparently in the Xbox version, you can like lock yourself from being in the leaderboards or whatever. By the way, this happened once. This can just happen randomly. Spell went wrong. Mumbo's loincloth all dirty. You wash her. Anyway, then he just changes you back. Next time, gonna be a different game. Yeah. B walks into wall. See you later and goodbye. But first, some bad things are gonna happen to Banjo.